What is the most important YouTube metric? That is a question that any and every channel manager has asked themselves at some point in their video career. And with the overwhelming amount of data that YouTube throws at you every day, finding the answer to that question has become almost impossible for new channels. So today, we will be revealing which metrics you should stop focusing on so much and instead highlighting the one that truly rules them all. Let's start with an easy one. It's no secret that today, subscribers don't hold nearly as much of an impact as they once did. Back in 2010, for example, the more subscribers you had, the more people were fed your content. But since then, the YouTube algorithm has undergone major changes and the impact of subscribers has shrunk significantly. Now, subscribers are still important. First of all, it is one of YouTube's requirements to join the YouTube Partnership Program, which allows you to monetize your videos. So if you're trying to make money off of YouTube, yes, subscribers are a big deal. Plus, your most loyal and active viewers will probably lie within your subscriber base, creating a sense of engagement and community on your channel. That being said, YouTube's algorithm has gotten so good at predicting what content you enjoy watching that it doesn't really matter what channels you're subscribed to anymore. And so for that reason, the subscriber metric is the first one to fall in our race for the YouTube throne. Our next metric is views. Now this one has to be it, right? After all, views are what drives awareness for your business. It's what gets you paid on YouTube. It's what lets you know if you have a good video or if it's deserving of the dreaded 10 out of 10. And yes, we agree that views are massively important and worth keeping a close eye on. But focusing too much attention on views will only give you a high-level understanding of how your video has performed, but it won't tell you why. Understanding the why behind your video's performance allows you to replicate what is working and change up the parts that aren't. At the end of the day, views should be the end goal, but not the roadmap to get there. And hey, if you don't believe us, there's this guy you might have heard of that explains it as well as anybody.
Subscribers don't matter, views don't matter. I mean, they do, but all that comes, everything you want as a creator comes from making the best videos possible and thumbnails.
And with that, Jimmy has helped us give the views metric the most beastly of defeats in our competition. But wait, rewind that for a second.
And thumbnails.
Did Mr. Beast just say thumbnails? Like the image that you click through to actually watch one of your videos? That's right. Our next metric in the competition is click-through rate. Click-through rate, otherwise known as CTR, is the percentage of people that after seeing your thumbnail and title actually decide to go ahead and give your video a chance. Seems really important, right? At the end of the day, if nobody clicks on your video, then it means it's no better than those ugly paintings hotel rooms put up just to fill up some space on the wall. You need people to give your video a shot, AKA, you need your videos to have a good CTR. So is that it? Does that mean that we have our winner? Our YouTube metric king? Well, while we agree with Jimmy that CTR is very important, here's why we can't give it the crown. The first reason being that YouTube's preview feature has significantly impacted how people interact with your thumbnails nowadays. It makes it so that whenever a viewer scrolls over to the video, it starts playing and gets rid of the thumbnail as a whole. This somewhat skews our CTR results, as viewers don't even have to click on the video to watch it anymore. But even more so than that, the reason why we can't put CTR at the top is because it is very possible to have a great CTR. But if people don't stay and watch the video, then it's all for nothing. And that will be reflected in a low view count, for example. So keeping all that in mind, we have one more contender, one that barely edges out our shock-faced friend. And that is, drumroll please, average percentage viewed. Yep, that's right. The most important YouTube metric going into 2024 is average percentage viewed, or APV. This metric tells us what percentage of the video was consumed by the viewers on average. It allows us and YouTube to know how much viewers actually enjoy our content. If a video has a really high APV, say 80%, it shows us that people are interested in what we have to say, and therefore are deciding to stay and watch rather than clicking away and finding a replacement elsewhere. This metric, while still quantifiable, is a really good reflection of the quality of your content. And with YouTube moving towards rewarding this type of quality content, it is very important for channel managers to focus on their average percentage viewed to push their content across the platform. Now, you might be wondering why average percentage viewed instead of average view duration, a very popular metric in the YouTube world. Well, average view duration, or AVD, is somewhat of a sibling to APV, with the only difference being that AVD focuses on total time rather than a percentage. And unless all your videos are the exact same length, view duration might just be a tad bit harder to interpret than percentage viewed. And with that, we have our last metric standing, leaving average percentage viewed as our victor and the honor of being the most important YouTube metric going into 2024. So if you are looking to improve your YouTube channel in 2024, now you know the exact spot to look to when analyzing your video's performance. And if your next question is, well, how do I improve my average percentage viewed? Click here to find out. See you in the next one.